You get your rewards. Time it really well, the batsman.
Exposes Assam, says gone, caught behind. Thanks for coming. Sohail Khan makes it work for Gladiators, picks up a wicket.
Well, he may have lost a little bit of pace, but he can still get that bounce because he's a tall man. And Imam tried to cut this away. Good position of the seam, you can see that, good wrist position. Tried to go over the top of backward point, and it's a simple catch for Sarfaraz Khan. It's a big wicket.
Painted faces, goes big straight. That's going to be out. Caught. Gone Kamran Akmal. The finance for the right-hander. Haslan has the last laugh. Jason Roy picks up an easy catch at mid-on.
Well, I don't know whether you could pick that up at home or wherever you're watching this. You can hear the plink off the bottom of the bat.
Here. Oh, that's high up in the air. Who's got this? Excellent take. Never easy here under the lights, and look at the relief on his face. This is a big wicket.
Well, it certainly is, and Shane Watson has dropped a couple in the last few games, and that was hang time. It was serious. It was up in the air for a long, long time. And he had to pedal back. He never really turned and ran towards the fence. He just backpedaled. And all you can do is get yourself set, and in the end, it was a bit of a bit of a nervy lunge, and he grabbed it. Well done, Watto.
And the plan has worked perfectly. Domenico called it, Sarfaraz called it absolutely right, and he's been held on to the fielder that was just brought into the third man circle.
Well, you'll take that, even though that may have been in that slot to go over mid-on. He slices this. He probably tries to hit it too hard. And it's a simple catch for Sohail Khan. Bowl to.
Oh, he's got him! He's searching for the Yorker and got it absolutely spot on. Picks up the big man. Hasnan has got a wonderful over here in the end.
And this is what Quetta have just got to keep doing. Take wickets. Wickets are going to help them bring that total down. What the Zalmi are looking for. If in doubt, try and go full. Tries to get it over short third man.
Well, he's gone for that. It will be taken. And yes, it is been taken at the boundary. Jason Roy picks up an easy catch. Dawson will have to walk back without scoring a run.
That's what he does really well, Ben Cutting. Look, he'll take pace off. He'll throw it wide. You can see that Dawson wants to really aim to go straight because there's no pace on it. He just picks out Jason Roy, who takes a simple catch. Dawson out without scoring, 143 for 6.
For Shane Watson. He'll go again. 2 balls, 5 runs conceded by Hassan.
If he could get it past short fine leg, not to be. Dot ball. Kamran Akmal just trying to G up his team. It's a little bit quiet out there, isn't it? They haven't gone away, but they haven't picked up a wicket, and this has been the challenge for Zalmi in this competition.
This is what you girls do a lot.
You made it into some of our photos today.
Seriously, that aisle belongs to you, just outside the comm box.
Got him! That's the wicket we've been calling for, and that's what Zalmi needed, was to break this opening stand, and Watson has to go.
Yeah, I mean, the shot was definitely on. Just couldn't clear the infield. It was hit hard and a very good catch in the end. This is a massive breakthrough for boys in yellow, because Shane Watson would have decimated them, because he's that kind of a player. On the day, he can absolutely take you apart. How close is that to the front leg? I think is okay. It's fine. That heel is behind the popping crease. Didn't collar it properly, didn't really find the middle of the bat, didn't have the elevation as well, and caught at cover by Livingston for 19, and it's 45 for 1. रिस्क उठाया जेसन रॉय ने, प्रेशर पड़ गया था क्योंकि अहमद शहजाद की तरफ से कुछ ज्यादा हाँ ना नहीं हो रही थी और दुबक के खेले, जिससे कि जेसन रॉय
getting the skipper in there, hits in unusual areas.
In the air, I think this is going to be a catch. Is a catch taken? I don't think this is too bad for the Gladiators. It's a good wicket for the Zalmi and a good wicket for Wahab Riaz.
Yeah, look, we don't want to sound harsh, but I think it is in the quest for Quetta to get home that Shahzad, he needed to start hitting sixes or get out just for the progress of the innings. Fortunately, he's just out of form. He tried his best to middle the ball. He's on 10 from 17. It's 99 for 3, and they're running out of time.
Well, we wondered who would come out. Mohamed Nawaz. Remember, this partnership between Mohamed Nawaz and Ben Cutting saw them over the line on this ground. Got to keep going. But it looks like he's held out. Back-to-back wickets for the captain, Wahab Riaz. They're just going to check the front line. It's a good catch by Liam Livingston, but they'll have to check that front line.
Oh, real shame for Quetta to lose Cutting straight after. He's filthy with himself. He got hold of it. It was a tracer bullet. Just hit it a little bit too square. Oh, dear. It's another one of these. It's a millimetre one way or the other, Dominic.
I think this is just behind. This is close. It is too close to comfort if you're the bowler. The batsman, Ben Cutting, is desperate. Please, just be over the line. What are you calling, Michael Slater?
Well, as soon as that sole touches there, what are we seeing? It is touching now. When it just touches, there's a little bit of heel behind, I think.
Well, Ben Cutting, he thinks it's a no ball. He's come back.
Well, on that final freeze, it's on the line, which goes to Cutting. Can we see anything behind the line? Draw it through the shoe. We had one of these the other night, and it was called a no ball. It is tight. Which way do you want it? I can't see anything behind the line.
Here's the split screen. It's
You've got
so
to see
hard.
something behind the line. No. Not for me. I'm going with Cutting.
Well, you're the batsman, not with you. Remember, it's when the foot hits or touches the ground, is there anything behind the line? It's so difficult.
Well, you haven't made a decision yet. What are you going to call?
I've said it. I think he's behind the line. When the front of the boot hits part of the turf, I think there's slightly something behind the line. That is my opinion.
Well, it gets down to a fact that, like, I'm when it's so tight and there's half a millimetre in it, I'm happy to give it to the bowler.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Unless, unless it's clear that you can see that nothing. If it's marginal, whether you think just a fraction's behind the line or not, I'm happy to give it to the bowler, because at that point, there's the freeze. When that final freeze to me is on the line, which is going to help Cutting out. My gut feel here is it's going to be called a no ball, and therefore a free hit.
And Cutting still in. It's a lot. It's so close, and this could hinge. The game could hinge on this decision.
Oh, it's massive moment. Massive. You think no ball, Therefore, Cutting's out there, gets a free hit. He knocks it into the stand. On the left, you're saying Sol on the ground. You see it on the ground? The left looks like there's heel behind the line. Do you agree?
That's where I look at it now, the one on the left. That's how I see it. It's touching the ground, and there's slightly a little bit of his heel behind. It's so close.
But then on the right, I see it slightly different.
That's out.
So this is interesting. What do you see at home? I'll go with the left and say it's a fair delivery.
Well, they're still discussing it with the third umpire. Decision has been made. Out. Big decision. Cutting came back. He thought it was a no ball. Still thinks it's a no ball, but he's going to have to go. Third umpire has given the decision. It was a good catch by Liam Livingston in the deep. Simple catch, really. Didn't get hold of it. Bit of a bottom edge. Last ball sliced away, caught this time. Iman Haq gets hold of this one. Hamid Nawaz tried to get it up and over, and he just picked him out at backward point.
Phenomenal, isn't it? 2 bad overs, and the run chase is all but done. Mentioned earlier, it was 3 for 99, 4 for 99, 503, and now 6 for 117. And Rahat has his second wicket. It's 117.